Hey guys, Kevin Yates here. Now, one of the biggest questions that I get all the time from people who want to lose weight is, Kevin, how many calories do I need to be eating to reach my weight loss goals? Now, it's a common question, but what if I were to tell you the same thing that I tell all of the people and all of the clients that I've worked with over the years? And what if I told you this? You don't need to count the calories. What if I told you that counting calories is a complete waste of time, and that in the end, the calories really don't matter? Would you think I'm crazy? If you do, stay tuned and let me explain what I'm talking about. See, everything that we read about, hear about, and all the popular diets all revolve around the same thing: controlling our calories that we take in. Everything that we're being told, from you have to eat fewer calories than you burn, or you need to eat low-calorie foods, eat low-fat foods, low carbohydrate, right? Watching all of these things, it just all revolves around the same thing: cutting calories, watching calories. But let's look at what happens with most people who cut calories. And the most common way that this happens is if you've ever gone on a diet, right? All these diets are geared on cutting calories to achieve weight loss. So let's look at what happens, right? You go on a diet, you cut your calories, you lose weight in the beginning. But eventually, you get to that sticking point where you're not losing weight anymore. So naturally, when you try and cut calories, well, guess what starts to happen? You hit that plateau and getting to the point where no matter what you do calorie-wise, you cut them, but you're not losing any more weight. You get stuck. So if this calorie reduction and the calorie deficit is a fundamental law of weight loss, then why is it that people get stuck down the road and cutting calories doesn't work? Well, I'll tell you, because there's one piece of the puzzle that's not being talked about. And it has nothing to do with the calories, but it has everything to do with nutrients. See, in the big picture, all it is that our bodies require energy. And our bodies get energy from the calories we eat. But really, where they're getting it from is from the nutrients that the food supplies, right? So by providing our body with the nutrients that they need, that's the key to driving your metabolism, to keeping your metabolic rate as high as you possibly can. Now, here's the problem. When you start cutting calories, you start decreasing the amount of nutrients you're giving to your body. So now imagine this: your body is composed of trillions of cells, and every single cell in your body has a job to do. And the only way it could do its job is by having enough energy to perform the way that it needs to perform its job at its highest level. But when you take that energy away, right? Same thing as when you feel weak and hungry when you're not eating enough, right? You need more energy. You need to eat. You need food. Otherwise, you can't concentrate. You feel, you might get headaches. Your body just, you don't feel your best. You don't move well. You don't perform your best. You can't work and concentrate, right? Same thing that happens. When you deprive your body of calories, you start depriving your body of the nutrients. And the more you cut those calories, the less nutrients you get. And that's what starts to happen. That's why the metabolism starts to slow down. The body's not receiving the energy that it needs in the form of nutrients. So, where does this lead us in the grand scheme of things? It leads us to this. Now, I'll admit, if you just go crazy and eat all kinds of calories beyond what your body needs, yeah, you're gonna gain weight. But here's the thing: when you focus on providing your body the right amount of nutrients that it needs, the right amount of nutrients, guess what starts to happen? You stop getting those signals to keep eating because your body's receiving what it needs. You won't get them. So you're a lot less likely to overeat. You'll start to drive your metabolic rate at its peak where it needs to be, and your body weight will come down exactly where you want it. Now, it's contradictory to what a lot of the research that we're reading about and all the fitness gurus and media are telling us, but it's the truth. It has very little to do with what's up here and everything to do with what's here with the nutrients. All right, so the shift for you to reach your weight loss goals, there has to be a shift from not so much focusing on the quantity of food, but on the quality. All right? So that's the big takeaway. You want to lose weight? Focus on the nutrients. Try it out. and let me know the results that you get. And I'll talk to you next time.